All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. It's 9 o'clock. These are quick testimony webinars. We are excited. All of us are part of Zija International, which if you have not heard about Zija International, we are recording this and we'll go ahead and be uploading it to YouTube so you can have it to share with your teams. Zija is a company that is focused on a natural health revolution, and they do this in various ways. They do this through naturally nourishing, which is nutritional products. They do this through natural restoration, which is products like essential oils, and then naturally conditioning, fitness products. And we're going to be hearing stories in that area tonight. We are just focusing on one of the benefits of Zija, and that is fitness testimonies. You're going to be hearing from 3 people tonight who have remarkable stories, and they're just going to be sharing with you the benefits that they've experienced with Zija. What you'll find as you come across people within this company is the reason they are sharing these products and everything that Zija has to offer is because they themselves have most likely had a remarkable experience, and they want others to have that same experience. So we're just going to bring up our first testimony, and I know, are you, Sandi, do you want to go ahead and, are you ready?
Sure, absolutely.
Right, well, this is Sandi Watkins. She is on the West Coast. For those of you that haven't met her, she is a top leader in our company, but she's a fitness advocate. If you've seen her Facebook page, she is fit, you guys. I mean, she is seriously impressive and very inspirational to me and lots of other people in Zija. So I'm just excited to hear how the Zija products have helped her with that journey. So go ahead, Sandi.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this. I appreciate everything you're doing for Zija Nation. I mean, your organizational skills are phenomenal, and I'm just really grateful to be a part of, Zija Nation in general, because you guys, we're just one big happy family, and that's why we can share the multiple stories that are happening because of the natural health revolution. So again, Sandi Watkins, and I am a natural health revolution ambassador, and I'm really excited because these products have changed my life. And as soon as I found out about them, I was at a place in my life where I really needed a change. I'm a busy mom. I have 7 children. Crazy. Here they are. Many of them. And, I was at a place with way too much extra weight on my body. I had about 165 plus pounds. And as a mom of many, I really wanted to be able to live a life of vitality. And as a former gymnast, softball player, tennis player, basketball player, I've always been extremely active. But you get a little older and you don't necessarily pay attention to some things. And then I had some joint discomforts and things that were holding me back from doing what I really wanted to do and deserved to do. So when I found these products, it really got me back in the game again, you guys. Literally, after 4 days of using the simple system that we have that you'll hear about, it changed my life because I got rid of, in just 5 days, 5 pounds, nasty bloating, mental clarity was just super sharp, and I also was able to sleep better than ever before. And on top of that, just really got rid of a lot of nasty inflammation issues. So since then, I've been able to now maintain a balanced body, and I'm 130, more muscle than I've had in a really long time. Look at that, it's like show and tell. Which has now allowed me to do other crazy things like stand on my hands again.
Wow, that's impressive.
But be extremely active and encourage other people too to have some life-changing, transformations. And it's just such a huge blessing, you guys. I mean, I'm lifting more, I'm doing more. I'm pharmaceutical free. I'm able to just inspire other people to really embrace the natural health revolution. I mean, this simple nutrition system, as soon as you use it, within 15 minutes, it's in your bloodstream. So it's getting in there and feeding your, body at a cellular level, and your body's excited about this nutrition. It literally sucks it up so quickly, and with over 36 natural occurring anti-inflammatories, your body really gets to be the miracle it's designed to be. So I haven't done anything crazy, honestly, but when you get the great nutrition in, your body craves for the right stuff, and things just start to get back in alignment. And so I've picked up 6 different fitness certifications for fun. I love teaching different classes, And Zija has given me financial freedom. So I basically don't teach standing classes because I like to sub. I like to go here and there and travel. And even when I travel to different states, I'll let different people know that I'm coming into those areas. And also I do a lot of teaching at different gyms too, even not my local areas. So again, thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of this. And these stories that you're going to hear are just magnificent because you're going to see that it affects everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, young, old, male, female, a breastfeeding mom to, an 88-year-old man. It doesn't really matter. Everybody can have this. Your body's been looking for it for a long time, and it gets really excited when it finds it. So hopefully that was helpful. Any questions?
Oh, no, Sandy, that was awesome. I loved how your story is definitely inspirational. And it's good for our team to hear other stories too. And I don't think you mentioned, did you mention that you are an accomplished dancer?
No, I love to dance too.
Yes. And so you were at convention last year. She danced on stage. It was awesome. It was like a hip hop kind of routine, wasn't it?
See this guy right here?
Yeah.
He's pretty phenomenal dancer, and he's out of LA, and he's got a new fitness certification that's about to happen called Hip Hop Fit. And I know we're on a webinar, but he's going to be teaching some classes at Summit, so it's going to be phenomenal. So we will be back on stage again, I'm sure.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing your class. We really appreciate you, and keep at it.
Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah. All right, next up on this fitness webinar, we are going to bring on Marcus Thompson, who is cross-line with a lot of us. He's in the organization of Greg Bibb. He is a great inspiration, and what I love about Marcus's story is he did not start Zija from a fitness perspective at all whatsoever, but these products have helped him get there, and he's going to tell that story. He is a Spartan race competitor, and very quickly he has amped up into the top levels of competition. His last race he did, he went into the top level of competition, like with the elites, and finished really well. So Marcus, share with us your journey with Zija and how the products have helped you with your fitness.
Sure. Thank you, Lisa, for having me on. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, you can hear you great.
Okay. So, yeah, my journey started about 3 years ago, and it was coming into life where a lot of things were happening to where I had a lot of aches and pains at a young age, and I've always been active and always been athletic and stuff, but my body just wasn't letting me do the stuff I wanted to do. So I found Zija because there was a lot of people having a lot of great stories and testimonies from it. So started looking at it, and I was very skeptic with it, but as I found out it was more plant-based, everything was natural, started giving it a try. And the first thing I noticed out of it was a lot of the aches and pains that I were having issues with were gone. They were going away. I was being more active, better mood, mental clarity, and the weight obviously came off. So with that, a lot of people wanted to know what I was doing, and so just started sharing it and growing a business. And with the family team atmosphere we got, it's just a win-win, and it's very easy to do. And so what that allowed me to do was go into trying different things to find out, experimenting. People's always doing different things, and lo and behold, obstacle course racing comes in, and I get invited to go to a race last year, and I was instantly hooked. So I set a goal this year for completing in the Spartan race, the trifecta, which is 3 different series of races. I've traveled to Vegas in March, completed the Super, went just this past weekend to Charlotte, did a sprint, and later in the month, I will be in New Jersey to complete it for the Beast, which is a half marathon, 50 obstacle. But when I started talking to these competitors, because I really have a passion for it now, is I found out everybody's wanting to know how they train, what nutrition, and a lot of the top people I've talked to, they take like supplements all day long.
Mm.
And so the ones I've actually made connections with, which is at every race, has been showing them the simplicity of what I take versus everything that they're carrying around, and they love it. So getting in their hands and building connections with that, it's a huge market, because the athletes are just wanting something to that's simple, so, and very, very easy to use. So
Did I distract you by pulling up your pictures?
no, my 3-year-old.
Can you guys see
But,
his pictures? This is with his kids. Is that showing up on your screen?
yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I'm trying to get them active now.
Yeah.
In that, and they've found a new passion as well. So we're going to start traveling and doing races to get together.
Yeah, and so if you don't know about these Spartan races, and they're pretty amazing. The last one you did was 11 miles.
Yeah, the one in Vegas, which was right there, was 8 miles. And it was 8 miles, 26 obstacles, and I just kind of played around with it, because what I'm trying to do is I want to get up to an ultra marathon type race. So I'm playing around with my supplements and stuff. And what I love about our supplements is I'm not taking and loading everything, a whole vest or pack or anything like that. I'm basically carrying our fuel and an XM Plus to finish anything from a half marathon standpoint.
And you can tell those really make a difference when you're competing.
Oh my gosh. It's that the half marathon I just ran in Knoxville was the longest I've ran on the race, and I was pretty excited because I only used our fuel, XM Plus, and I stopped one time, and I finished I think I finished it just right at 2 hours. So that was a pretty big feat for me to do. It's like my body is recovering a lot quicker than a lot of people that I'm talking to as well. So just like after the half marathon, I started back running my daily 5Ks.
That's awesome. And so the Spartan races, for people who don't know, it's serious obstacles. Like, you're not just jumping over sticks. You're doing major like rope climbs without knots. And he was telling me earlier, the penalty for like not doing one exactly right is 30 extra burpees. So it's serious. And he's finishing how long have you been doing these? Less than a year?
Oh yeah, this has just been my 4th race.
Yeah, he's already
last year, 3 this year, and yeah, what got me to drive into that is I knew I wanted to see where I could place and just see, obviously, how I can just keep bettering myself. So I entered, it was a bone frog race, 11 miles, 50 obstacles down at Talladega.
Wow.
3 weeks ago, and I actually finished in the top 20 of the elites. So that drove me to enter the rest of the Spartan races into the competitive area, which I found out this past weekend is a lot more strict.
Awesome. And so the fuel and the XM Plus is what's helping you in those competitions.
Yes, and then after our plant protein and recover, and that's basically it.
The plant protein, you think that's what's helping you recover quickly too. I love that.
I love the new plant protein. I've taken protein for a long time. Tried many different types. I love our whey protein, but this new plant protein just fits me well, and I can definitely tell a difference in my training and of course the race.
Awesome. Marcus, that is awesome. Thank you. Good luck at your upcoming race. I'll be excited to hear how it goes.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And then the last testimony we're going to bring on tonight is a good friend of mine. Laura and I have known each other since middle school. And Ryan, her husband, I met last year about this time when I went to stay with them in Dallas. They are an amazing family. Ryan and Laura's son, Connor, their son, Connor, they do triathlons together. And they compete for Ryan, you'll have to specify this, but both of you compete for Try for Him, right?
Yes.
Okay, they compete for a team called Try for Him out of the Dallas area. And Ryan, was it your first half Ironman?
It's my first half, yes.
Yeah, he just completed a half Ironman, y'all. A half Ironman. Tell us the distance on each one of those.
Yeah, so a half Ironman, or I guess we call it a 70.3, because it's a 1.2 mile swim,
Uh-huh.
a 56-mile bike, and then a half marathon at the end.
Yeah, that's amazing. So that's a great experience in itself, but I love your guys' name because Laura will always say we're fueled. The fuels are fueled by fuel. So go ahead and just tell us your experience with it and the products that you used and how they helped you with that competitive edge.
Sure. So, I mean, like you said, it started out with me just trying to chase Connor around because he had much more initiative than I did. And so reluctantly, I had to get in shape because he was too young just to send him out on his own. But then it's gotten more and more. We've done a whole bunch of local triathlons, and then the adult Try for Him group that I belong to kind of just kept pushing me. You can do it. Let's do a half together. So I signed up and did that. That kind of started last October, where, I mean, I've taken some Zija products. It was sort of here and there, hit and miss. But similar to the other testimony is, there's so many supplements out there. You read all these stories about, you should have this many salts, you should have this many amino acids, you should have this many, just everything under the sun. And you can have a whole cabinet full of stuff, but Zija actually covers all of it. So if I'm taking all the nutrition that I would ever need in the mornings with XM Plus and Smart Mix, we mix that together just in the morning. And then for intense exercise, I use the Fuel product. So I usually have 1 or 2 bottles of that. And when I was on the half Ironman, I would actually mix that with some of my other supplements that I take just for the endurance of it, some starches that I take. So I would actually put a whole sleeve of that Fuel and just shoot it all at once, actually. And it was kind of intense, but it wakes you up and it's pretty good. And I would take that twice throughout the race. So I've noticed a ton being able to recover faster because you do lots of brick workouts, and a brick workout is, 2 things at once or on the same day. So you'll either do maybe a 40, 50 mile bike ride, and then you run for 30, 40 minutes really hard. So you got to try to get used to exerting tons of energy when you're tired. So the next morning when you take, I took the Recover 2 for a while, which has all those, amino acids that you need to recover. But every morning taking the XM and the Smart Mix together, just inflammation came down, and it was almost like nothing. So that's kind of where I got.
That's awesome. I love to hear you say that you hear about people taking so many different products for things. Marcus and I were talking about this earlier. I talked with some pretty high-level CrossFit athletes last week, and I was asking them what they do for nutrition, and that's what they were saying. They take this product for carbohydrates, and this product for proteins, and this product for omegas, and it's kind of awesome because Zija just puts that all into one, and then you take the Rip Sticks and add it to that. So can you tell a difference when you use those products, like the Fuel, when you take it during the race?
Yeah, my attentiveness or my alertness comes up quite a bit. I don't take any food. I don't take anything throughout the entire race. We talk to a lot of pros and other things too. People go, I got 4 Cliff Bars. I got 7 of the goos that you take, the maltodextrin kind of goo stuff. And I have all these things that I'm carrying. I take nothing other than, like I said, I have this starch product that I take. But outside of that, it's, Zija in the morning, I take the Fuel throughout, and that's it.
Awesome. And this is a picture of Connor. How old is he now?
He's 15 right there.
Yeah, pretty amazing. You guys are awesome. So I'm super thankful for these products, and I know what's great about Zija is it helps people in a ton of different areas, and this is just one area we wanted to focus on tonight. And you all have accomplished some pretty amazing things in the world of fitness, more so than the average Joe. But the thing is that even if your fitness goals are small, if you just want to get started from a couch to a 5K, these can help you get there. Of course, you can do it without, but gosh, it sure is easier with. And I think my performance is better with them. And like all of you have mentioned, recovery is better. That is, to me, the biggest difference. So they can benefit anyone. And I'm so thankful that our company offers fitness products that are all natural, because as I know, we're the only company that has all natural fitness products. And it's just a great company to be a part of. Do you guys have anything else to say? You guys did great. Congratulations on your half Ironman, your Spartan race. Sandi, thank you for joining us. And that is all we have. I'll go ahead and put this on YouTube. You guys have a good night. Bye.